It's happening.
It's happening. Hi, everyone. I'm Stacy, and this is the Virtual Duo Project. Thank you for watching another duo with me in my goal to get to 100 duos. I'm skipping the introduction because a wise person has told me that I don't need an introduction, and that person is my special guest for today, my friend, Aaron Singer, everyone. Right here.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Aaron is probably one of the funniest people I know. I have known Aaron for like 5 years. We met at Dojo Comedy in Washington, D.C. And at that point, I felt like it was like a fateful friendship because like 4 months after we became friends is when you and Audrey moved to New York. But we still maintain the friendship. And now Aaron's in LA and super funny, very talented, does a lot, creates so much wonderful content. Follow Aaron's a Film Nerd on YouTube or subscribe.
Oh.
The official jargon is subscribe. But you would not regret subscribing. In fact, you will be thankful you've subscribed. This is really exciting stuff. I'm going to start the countdown.
Okay.
Good. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania speakerphone. It's actually a pretty good name in the grand scheme of improv names, I think. We are Pennsylvania speakerphone, and I'm going to use my phone to get us a random word.
I gotta say, the word I was gonna say would have been better. The word I was gonna say was swimsational.
Swimsational is wonderful. Well, I'll put that in parentheses.
Swimsational speakerphone, I feel like is a great name.
It is. Okay, you know what our word is? Archetype.
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 So is this where you just want to maybe I should have asked the rules before we started recording.
That is okay.
But is this where you want to just go off the word and just do organic or do you talk? Okay. And then do you want to do cuts? How does all that work if you want to?
What I've been doing is just saying wipe and tag and cut to. I just vocalize that out loud.
Okay. By the way, if this turns into a 40-minute monoscene, I'm okay with that too.
I'm good with that too.
Anyway.
All right.
Okay.
It's almost 5 p.m. Almost 5 p.m., Johnson.
Thanks for the update. You get swamped. You get here at 8 a.m. and then all of a sudden it's 5 p.m. You need those updates. So thanks.
You're welcome. No, I agree with you, man. I sometimes get so glued to the desk I don't stop to eat lunch, pee, get water, anything. So
yeah, I eat lunch at my desk.
I see you over there eating some lunch.
Can I tell you I fucking hate I hate Target, okay? I hate Target corporate.
You hate Target corporate?
Our job, I hate it. I hate working here, all right? It starts off the first year or so, it's nice, it's calm, and then slowly you get promoted and get more work. You think it's going to be better for you, but it's worse because you become staff and then you don't get overtime for all the overtime hours you worked, and all of a sudden you're eating an egg salad sandwich at your desk while going through emails, wasting your life.
Johnson, I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I like to think of us is, yes, our jobs might be tedious, but we are the voice of Target, the best company in this galaxy. I would say when a customer calls to complain, it's our job to log it into this computer. It's our job to assuage them that Target cares. We speak for Target.
That is true. That is true. We do get to speak for Target. And you know what? That excited me for the first 10 years of working here. But people say Target corporate is can be an exciting world where you get to every day make decisions that impact the life of Target employees across the nation. But honestly, most of day to day, you're just telling people that they can't get refunds for their video games and it's only exchange. And you're writing emails to Stacy, letting her know, that you finished the project files you needed to file away. And it just, I lost the spark is all. And by the way, you've known me for what, 15 years?
I've known you for 15 years.
You can call me Jake. You don't have to call me Johnson.
Oh, I like going by last names, but Jake, I hear what you're saying. I do. Why don't we do something fun tonight? It just turned 5 o'clock now. Why don't we get a drink, get some food? We don't have to. This doesn't have to be a 9 to 5. We can actually form a relationship here.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I never thought about that before. I'll be honest. Judy, can I call you Judy or should I stick with Robinson?
You can call me Judy.
All right, Judy. I honestly always thought of you as a coworker, but maybe this is the day we expand our relationship to friends. But I just got to tell you, I got a lot going on. I got a lot of backstory. I come in and you only see the shallow part of it. It's like I put up a coworker wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying, once you break down that wall, there's no building it back up. If you want to know the real me, there's a lot of layers. And there's just a lot of, like Bernie Sanders, I got a lot of baggage.
Johnson, Jake. I mean,
I voted for Bernie. I just want to say I meant that as a fun little joke. I don't want to get political.
No, well, that's fine. I'm not that political. I didn't vote. I know that's bad.
No, you know what? Good for you.
Thank you.
That's your choice.
It was my choice. You know what? I've known you for a very long time. You can tell me if something's wrong or if you're going through stuff. You can confide in me.
All right. Do you really want to know? You're ready for this? Because you've known me, but you've known work me. You don't know after hours, Jake Johnson.
I know you.
Well, all right. Yesterday I had I caught my wife stealing $2,000 out of our account, and then she just she packed her things and moved away without telling me. I called her about it. She hung up. I came home, and she's blocked me on all accounts. We're not even friends on Facebook anymore.
So your wife left you just recently?
This happened this morning. I put on my work face to pretend nothing happened and complained about reports, but this has been weighing on me.
Jake, oh my God! You literally came in right at 9 a.m. It's like you didn't skip a beat. Yeah. You just sat down here. You started working. Your wife is gone, Jake.
I don't know where she is. Yeah.
And you're okay with this. You're okay with this.
I'm not okay at all. I'm falling apart emotionally. I'm just holding it up physically in order to, the job needs to get done and I get it done. So.
Why do you think she left?
Well, I think you remember the part where I mentioned she stole $2,000 out of our account?
Yes.
And we only got married about half a year ago. So a part of me thinks this was a very long, involved, deliberate plan to steal from me, I guess. Now I'm rethinking everything we ever thought. Our wedding vows, our first date when we went to the Rocky Mountain Gorge.
I remember when you took that trip.
Yeah, and now I'm thinking.
Meet her.
What's that?
I remember when you met her and you took that trip out to the Rocky Mountains and
Yeah.
you told me you had met her.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking everything she said. I don't know if it's true. So there's that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear this. That's definitely not an easy thing to go through.
Yeah. Did you get the email from corporate about logging our hours for overtime?
I'm sorry, Jake. Let's table the hours for a second. I need to make sure you're okay. You can't bury your head in the sand and pretend that work is the only thing that matters. I care about you. You matter to me.
Wow. Oh, thank you, Judy. That means a lot.
You're welcome, but it's true. It's true.
Hello?
Hello, Jake. Jake.
Yeah.
You're not okay at all, are you?
No, I'm dying. It's killing me inside.
I know it is. Jake. Okay. You know what I think we need to do? We need to take time off of work, just the two of us. Let's do something together. Like, I mean, let's do something, like, not just get a drink. Like, I've known you for years. We've worked together for almost 2 decades. In that time, I've seen you take maybe 3 vacations. Same with me. We can use our vacation time.
I do have a lot of vacation days saved up.
I know you must have a lot
I
of
have 312.
Oh my God, that's almost an entire year you could take off.
I was thinking about, that was my plan, as I figured if I only took 3 vacation days in 20 years, eventually I'd have a whole full year to take off, and that's what I was planning.
You know what? You're gonna get through this. My divorce was hell, but I got through it. And it wasn't ideal. It wasn't what I wanted, but I still have a good relationship with Steve, and I have a good relationship with my kids, and that's what I care about. So you're gonna get through this. Granted, Steve never stole any money. That adds a very complex layer to this. Are you gonna be okay? Are you gonna be able to pay your rent?
Well, yeah, I have a savings, so it's just $2,000. It's I wanted to buy a Toyota Camry LE. Now I'm gonna have to wait before
You're
buying
gonna have
that.
to wait for that.
I had the SE. I was gonna upgrade to an LE.
The LE. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good car. Gonna get a spoiler. I had it bookmarked. I have it bookmarked on my computer, the car I want.
Jake, it's good to, distract yourself with cars.
Silver.
Work. Yes, I mean, it sounds like a great thing, but we need to think of action items that you need to do. If your wife is gone, you need to formally get divorced via paperwork. You need to go to the courthouse. You need to look at changing your tax forms here in the office. I mean, there's a laundry list of things that we need to get done.
God, I didn't even think about the logical part. I've just been thinking about how am I going to emotionally handle it. But you're right. It sounds like maybe you, what we're about to do is both take a year off, year-long vacation together and go on a road trip where we try to find my wife and get her to sign the divorce papers. Is that what's happening?
This is ridiculous. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we're not going to try.
I thought it was sort of a Thelma and Louise type thing where we drive around the country, just minus, don't they kill each other at the end? We don't have to have suicide at the end. But.
Yeah, well, I think it's up to our interpretation if they kill themselves or not.
Okay, I never saw the movie, so I'm just guessing based off
That's
context.
one of my favorite movies. Jake, I'm going to be honest with you here. We can't find, wouldn't even know where to look for your wife.
I have an idea.
What is your idea?
I'm pretty sure she's at her mother's house in Pennsylvania.
Do you know where that is?
Pennsylvania?
Well, do you know where the house is?
Yeah, we've been to. Here's what's. You want to know the scoop? Here's what's killing me is, I keep going back in my mind of, was this a long con or was this a out of the blue snap decision? Because I keep thinking it's a long con. How could you tell someone you love them and then steal from them and run away and block them, right? That must be a long con. You must have never loved them. But at the same time, she's very sloppy about it. She knew I would catch her taking the money out. And I know she kind of only has one other place to go, and that's her mother's in Pennsylvania, and I know her address. So I almost feel like she either wants to get caught or just is dumb, for lack of a better word. And I feel like, I know you might say, like, don't call a woman dumb, especially her wife, but I feel like I'm granted that liberty due to the extenuating circumstance of my situation.
Well, you know what, Jake? I would never tell you, not to call someone dumb. I'm not your mother. I'm your friend. And listen, even if your wife is at her mom's house in Pennsylvania, you have to let her go. I had to learn that with Steve. I didn't want to let Steve go. I didn't want an arrangement where I saw my kids, every other week and then into the weekend. Like, that didn't work well for me at first, but I had to learn to adapt. What are you saying? We're gonna just drive to Pennsylvania and confront your wife?
That's exactly that would be my plan. Now? That would be I left my keys in the car this morning and left the car running. My plan was to run straight down to work and zoom out of here. I've lost a lot of gas, but I still think it'll save time in the long run for not having to turn the car on.
Okay. So your car is still running out there.
And it's unlocked. Now that I think about it, I hope nobody stole it because it's running.
Check on your car.
All right.
Cut to them in the car.
See, we saved a lot of time, didn't we? Just came right in.
Jake, yeah, you need to calm down. I don't even know. Let me buckle up.
Oh yeah, I've been driving.
I don't even know if it's safe for you to be driving in this situation.
Why? You mean like I'm too emotionally unstable?
You're driving so fast. Oh my god. Oh,
jackass.
Stop. You have road rage. You have a road rage problem.
Yeah, that might actually be part of the reason Linda left me, is I seem like a calm guy, but I kind of bottle it all up and then let it out at inappropriate times.
I can see that about you, like all day long with you. I thought you were really focused.
I'll just flash in the guy in front of me, cut me off. Douchebag! Sorry, I'm gonna cut him off. Yeah, buddy. You're behind me now. Now I brake.
Oh my god.
And now we go.
Jake. Oh no. Jake. Listen, Jake.
That guy.
Jake, I really think we need to calmly go into Pennsylvania. How will your wife feel if we
Sorry, I just made a U-turn because we went way off track just so I could get revenge on that.
How is your wife gonna feel with you so emotional right now, knocking on her mother's door?
Okay, well, you know what? You know what, Robinson? I'm going to go back to last names. You know what, Robinson?
Tell me.
I do think I have a right to be emotionally unstable after what happened. Am I wrong? Do I have to always be the calculated, calm one when someone steals from me and blocks me on all accounts and doesn't even have the decency to let me know they're trying to get a divorce?
Jake, no, but why do you have to be either extreme? Isn't there a middle ground you could take?
Robinson, you know I'm a Scorpio, okay? I'm an absolutist. I'm either 100% calm or 100% driving on the fucking median just to make a point.
Okay. Well, I understand. How much longer it is? Is it?
Hold on. Beep.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Jake,
I'm sorry. It's going so slow. You got a problem, buddy? You think my car's gay? It's a pink car. It doesn't make it gay.
Jake.
So what if I am gay? I'll suck your dick. I'll suck your dick. Hello, are you there?
I'm here. You
Sorry.
need to calm down, Jake.
Oh, well, all right. You know what? We got time. It's 5 hours to Pennsylvania, so
What?
I
Oh my God.
guess we got some time before we get there.
Listen.
Is there anything that you want to hash out? I told you that's about all my baggage is the whole
Let me think.
Linda leaving me thing.
Well, this is the week I do not have my kids, so if I wasn't doing this with you, I would literally be at home alone, which isn't a fun way to start the weekend. So, not that this is fun, but at least I'm with someone. It's sometimes difficult for me to face the fact that, you know, I do most of the time spend a lot of nights alone.
Yeah, sorry. I was listening. I was just adjusting the
It's fine. Jake, listen. It's, you know, we left the office 2 hours ago. That's 5 hours left.
Do we need to stop off? Bathroom break? It's been 2 hours.
Yeah, I think, why don't we do this? Why don't we pull off of the highway, get a hotel room for the night, and get some. What I mean is, this is strictly as friends, but I just don't think if at this rate we would get to Pennsylvania around midnight. That doesn't seem logical.
Well, that was my plan.
What?
A midnight confrontation.
Okay, fine. Then just pull into this McDonald's. I need to use the little girl's room.
All right.
Oh, Jake. Oh.
Sorry, no, I'm drifting. I'm spinning around. I just want to. Perfect park, baby.
Oh my God.
Sorry. I mean, you know, I used to be a professional sports car racer, and I just had to get that out.
Okay, do you want anything from the McDonald's?
Ooh, sorry, just.
Oh, God.
Don't worry. Someone will clean that up. The McDonald's people will clean that up.
Do you want something from the McDonald's?
You know what I want from McDonald's? I want the love and affection that my wife couldn't give me.
I can't. Okay, fine. I'm gonna get you.
I'll take a coffee.
Okay, a coffee. One coffee. All right.
All right.
Cut to them back on the road.
All right, sorry. Here we go. You want a podcast? I got a bunch loaded up. I was ready for this hour-long drive, and I got Off Book, the improvised musical. I got
I love
High and Mighty with John Gabris. I got If I Were You show with Jake and Amir. I got what else do I got? I got a lot of Ira Glass.
Oh, well, Jake, listen. I'm looking at the GPS right now. It says we're 5 minutes away.
Oh shit! Time goes by fast.
We really made it. It's almost 12:30 in the morning. What are you gonna say when you get there?
I hadn't really planned it that far. My goal is to just see her and see the look on her face when she sees me in person.
Okay, all right. Do you remember what house number it is?
626 Burntvilles Avenue.
Okay. Well, do you want me to just stay in the car? Do you want me to come up with you? How am I to play this whole situation?
I think I would want you as backup or as well, all right, I'll confess something, Judy. I know it seemed like this whole thing was your idea, but I'm pretty good at making it seem like planting my idea into someone else's brain so they think it's their idea.
What are you saying?
I planned this from the morning. I walked in that you would be here doing this with me, and I bought this little earpiece, and I figured I could put it in my ear, and then you from the car could give me advice on what to say.
Okay, I mean that's real. I'm a little surprised. I don't know why you didn't just ask me outright to do this with you, but
I know. I
fine.
apologize.
I'll whisper things to you based on how I think it's going. Oh
You know,
my
I
God,
feel
that's it. That's it right there.
oh,
See?
shit.
Oh,
Spin.
Jake.
Perfect park.
Oh,
Hey, if you think I'm gay, I'll suck your dick. Sorry.
oh my God.
I got a pink car. It makes me a little insecure. Sorry.
No, I mean, pink doesn't have a gender or sexual preference, so everyone can just grow up.
I agree.
That's what I think. Okay, I'll stay in the car.
Okay. Am I ready? This is a big moment, when you can, and it's like, how am I gonna confront her? I can't be too angry. I can't scare her off, but I gotta hold my ground because I'm a pushover, right? The way I talk to you, I don't let my feelings and inner thoughts out in front of Linda. I mean, I'm a pushover, and she's this, and when you love someone, you just let them get inside your head and you do anything for them because you love them almost more than you love yourself. So as crazy as it sounds, even after all this shit happened, I still care about her, and I have just a bad feeling that I'm gonna just tank immediately as soon as she just says something. I'm gonna say, "You're right. Whatever you want to do." I don't want to fold, is what I'm saying. So
Jake, I understand, and it's very similar to what I went through with Steve, but you have to remember that even though you're a pushover, you're a nice guy.
yeah,
You're just gonna go there, ask
yeah,
for your money back, the money
yeah.
that you made. This is your money, and
It is
then
my money.
say goodbye, and you never have to deal with this again. And have her sign the paperwork, the
Yeah.
divorce paperwork.
Okay, you're right. And I shouldn't go crawling back into her arms, even if she
No, Jake.
calls me baby daddy.
No, Jake. Wait, I'm sorry. Are there children involved with this?
Yeah, we don't have children, but that's one of those nice things. Like, it's like she calls me. We've been discussing whether or not to have kids, and we're not sure. And I wanted it more than she did, but occasionally she'll call me baby daddy, inferring that eventually she would be okay with it. And it's like a sweet little nickname she's called me the past few months. Anyway.
Okay. Anyway. All right. Good luck. I'll be right here in the car.
Okay. I'm just, all right. I'm going. It's a nice, beautiful, creepy night. I just want to take it all in because this might be the last time I go to, her mother's house was sort of a place we would go on vacation before we, it's just a nice cheap vacation, and
yes, I know.
to see the cool breeze, the night sky, the full moon, the birds flying by, the occasional bats.
Well, after this, we're not gonna go all the way back home, so I'm gonna get us a hotel room, like I said, and we can take a nice leisurely drive back home tomorrow.
We can spend a nice night in Pennsylvania. That's true. I guess it is true. I could go back to this area anytime I want. It just kind of wouldn't be the same. Anyway, okay. I'm going to do it. Okay, Jake, you're going to do it. You're going to be a strong man. You're not a pushover.
No,
you're not a pushover.
You're not a pushover. You're a nice guy.
Pushover, and you can do this. No matter what she says, you got it. All right? And you're not gay just because you got a pink car. All right? It's cool. It's manly. Pink is a dominant color. You just live in an American society where people have assigned it a certain gender value in order to sell
you're
products.
Getting a little off track here.
Sorry. Yeah, you know how I get off track.
It's okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
You got this. You are a strong, straight man. You deserve children. Your seed will go on with any woman. Doesn't have to be Linda, but if it is Linda, they'll be goddamn great children. All right. And they'll have better jobs, and they won't work for Target corporate being a slave to the man. They'll be musicians or artists. And that's not gay either. But if they are gay, that's okay. And you'll raise a great son or daughter or anything you have. They'll grow up and maybe they will definitely do something great because you're a good person. You're a good man, and you deserve love. You deserve real love. Okay, and I guess I'm just gonna ring the doorbell here at 12:30. Sure, I guess I didn't plan that out. Uh, Judy, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Did you hear that whole rant? I didn't realize.
I did hear it. Yes.
That's embarrassing. Okay.
No, it's fine.
All right. Well, thank you for
Okay.
being my.
Good luck.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna press. Okay. Ding dong.
Okay. Hello?
Oh, yes. Hi. I came here wondering if your daughter was here.
Oh my gosh, Jake, what it's 12:30. I had just gotten up to check the smoke alarms. Why are you what? I'm sorry. It's very late. What's happening?
I know. I should say I kind of planned this whole thing. I drove all the way from work to your house, knowing that you checked the smoke alarms. Are you there? Hello. Sorry,
Give
your
me
whole
a
body
second.
just froze all of a sudden.
Give me a second, Jake.
Are you so overcome with confusion that your body froze?
I'm very tired, Jake.
Yeah. Anyway, I know that you have the habit of checking your smoke, waking up in the middle of the night every night to check the smoke alarms at 12:30, which is why I planned this whole thing, because I knew you'd be awake. And I'm looking for your daughter because I don't know if you know, but she ran away
Oh
last
gosh.
night and stole $2,000 from me, and I still love her and I want her back. And I know I'm supposed to divorce her, but I still have feelings for her. And maybe you know her better than me. I've only known her 2 years, which is crazy that we got married so quickly. And now I don't know. Has she ever done anything like this before? Am I a dumb person?
No, Jake, you're not a dumb person. The answer is yes, she stopped by here. I didn't know that she stole your money. For that, I am sorry.
By the way, I like your garden gnome.
Oh, thank you. You know, she's so late here. I'm sorry.
Does he have a name? You
No,
named the first garden gnome Lester. Does this other one have a name?
Oh, the gnome. I have named it Jerry. Jerry. Listen, Jake.
Good name.
All she told me was that she was going to New York for the weekend. She's in New, I don't even know where in New York.
All right, here's the thing. When I get myself stuck on a mission, I do everything I have to complete that mission, and I put the mission ahead of my own health and safety. So if you're telling me she's in New York and I got to drive another 5 hours and get there at 5 a.m., that's what I'm going to do.
No, it's
and that
midnight.
scares me because I don't want to, but I don't see any other option.
You're not.
Mom, if I can still
you're
tell you
not.
that.
You're not driving all the way to New. You are coming in and staying over. Listen.
Can I still call you Mom?
Yes, my gosh, haven't heard anything about a divorce. I'm just as confused as you are. I don't know what's going on, Jake. Listen, I wrote you a check just now for $2,000. I just wrote it from my check.
I couldn't do that.
Listen, Jake, I don't want my daughter to be taking money from you, but you're coming in. Does your friend who's in your car want to come in?
You can see her. Well, this is gonna seem weird, but she's in my ear. So, did she hear that, Judy?
Listen, I think we need to call it a night. It's almost 1 a.m.
Or you're saying you want to spend the night in my mother-in-law's house with?
I'm not entirely comfortable with it, but again, it's almost 1 a.m. This is rural Pennsylvania. I'm not really sure of where else we'll be able to find lodging at this time.
All right, so I guess you're not you're not quite down for the 5 a.m. adventure where we drive 5 hours to New York.
I was down for the first 5 a.m. adventure. Jake, I don't think it's safe for us to drive. Right. Jake, do you hear what? Can't we just pick it up in the morning?
I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I'm a little crazy.
That's our show. That is our show.
Oh.
We'll leave you on the cliffhanger because we were gonna come back and do it again.
Are we gonna part 2?
I want to do part 2.
I want to know how that ends.
I want to see what.
Wait, how long was that? I felt like it wasn't that long, but it went by
I
too
think it
fast.
was about 40 minutes.
Oh, damn. Way to play the slow game, Aaron.
Slow
I was
game.
thinking I should have like cut to like her or like cut to something to move the plot along, but I was
It
having
was
fun
fun.
there.
Well, join us for part 2 of the virtual duo project.